Friday, and poor Natasha Ramsahai, she comes in to fill for Frankie with some bad news, Bear, regarding weather.
Well, we're back to seasonal in November. It's November.
Yeah.
I know, I hate it though.
Okay.
Yeah, but Frankie told us that he had started talking about this on Tuesday. He said, folks, pay attention. Saturday is gonna be a barn buster. So
it's messy, right? That's what it is. And like, there will be 900 accidents tomorrow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But tomorrow
so
could have been
tired.
the Santa Claus parade, and thankfully it was last week.
True.
Yes.
Silver lining.
Yes.
Wild.
Trying to be positive.
Always.
I want to get serious here just for one quick second. This is getting out of hand, Toronto. All right, Muslims are the same as you and me. I don't care what you bigoted idiots out there think who are attacking Muslims and are shouting things at them. I don't want you watching our show anymore if that's you. If you have these racist beliefs about Muslims, I don't want you watching our show anymore. This is getting ridiculous. These are human beings. They are our people. The Quran is so similar to the Bible you wouldn't believe it. Yeah. There are radicals who are taking the Quran and they are running and they're
bastardizing it.
Yeah, they're misinterpreting it completely. The Quran and the Bible have so many similarities. And if we are going to call ourselves Christians and yet we will turn on people just because they don't happen to be Christian, just because they may be wearing a hijab, that is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it shows ignorance, right? Like, my family's from Trinidad. My grandparents are Muslim. So as kids, we went to the mosque, my sister and I. Now we're Anglican and I'm Presbyterian. It's all messed up, right? But I'm trying to say that, like, if you don't educate yourself and realize that Muslims are all over the world and a peaceful bunch, right? I mean, I went to the mosque and it was all about love.
Being killed by ISIS and disgusted by ISIS and just as
Muslims.
in fear of
ISIS. They are not Muslims, I'm telling you that now. So. And
these poor refugees, think about yourself. If all of a sudden there was so much war around your house that you basically said, okay, kids, we got to pack up, put whatever you can in your backpack. We are going to now walk hundreds of miles to safety.
Yeah. Well, risk our lives on a boat.
And please don't tell me that they are these idiots who did the attacks in Paris. Yes, they disguised themselves as refugees, but there have been people for years who have disguised themselves as airline pilots, who have disguised themselves as tourists, who have just so please.
And to put in perspective, you know, what I read was somebody saying, this is the equivalent to saying anybody who's Christian follows the beliefs of the KKK. That's how drastic it is. To be Muslim has nothing to do with the thought and the cult that is ISIS.
Sorry, Adam, I interrupted.
Well, there was that, and I think if you want to look for a historical example of where we went wrong, I Googled the SS St. Louis. That was we used the same argument against Jewish refugees before World War II started and sent them back to Europe, and obviously it was a tragic outcome there because they thought there could be German spies aboard, and that's the kind of thing that we can't get trapped in that again.
We interned innocent Japanese citizens during the Second World War, innocent citizens, mainly in the U.S., but just because of ignorance.
It's so important that you said that and that we're talking about this today, because that's the only way you can stop it, is because it is ignorance. People are not aware. They're not educated, and now you are, so no more excuses.
All right. It is 7:03 on Breakfast Television.